What's up? I'm Kevin. I'm 19. Sorry, a little bit about myself. So I'm Kevin. I'm 19. I go to Mid America Christian. I'm studying psychology with an emphasis on criminal justice. Obviously, I play basketball. And after, I want to be a counselor for prisoners and the correctional officers and stuff like that. So switch over to you.
I'm Fallon. I'm 21. I'm attending USAO, studying psychology, and I play softball. And I hope to, after college, to get my master's and go into mental health counseling.
So you're gonna do the first question to me.
Go ahead.
What's your favorite sports team?
OU. For sure. I like Thunder. I like all the Oklahoma teams. Yeah.
Besides OSU.
Yeah.
I guess college would be OU. The NBA now would be the Lakers because LeBron. NFL, I guess it'd be the Vikings. MLB, probably the Angels.
I like Red Sox.
Yeah. So your turn.
So who's your favorite athlete?
LeBron, for sure.
Hands down.
Hands down, LeBron James.
I guess it's your question now.
And Kobe. You didn't say yours.
I asked you what your favorite athlete was.
I thought you was going to say yours.
Oh, mine's Big Papi.
Oh. What is your favorite food?
Steak. Probably.
Mine's would be pepperoni pizza. Pork chops. Those two would be good.
Yeah. Is it mine?
Yeah, it's your turn.
So who's your top 3 favorite artist?
Juice WRLD, XXX Tentacion. God, there's a lot of them. Probably Rod Wave. If I had to say somebody right now, probably Rod Wave. There's, like I said, there's tons of them.
I know. I don't even know if I can I'm gonna forget someone in mine, and then I'm gonna be mad later watching this. But probably Juice WRLD. I like Halsey, Adele. I like X.
Yeah. So what? Speaking of Juice WRLD, 1 out of 10, how great was his concert? What would you rate
10.
It? You rated a 10?
That was an awesome concert.
That was fun.
That might be one of my favorite memories of us, going to that concert. It was so fun.
That was fun. I had a great time.
Which it was my second concert.
That was my third.
Third, I think. Yeah. It was really fun. It was 10 out of 10.
That was fun.
I would definitely go again if he was still here.
Yeah, I would too.
So, what's your favorite Netflix shows?
All American, for sure. And, I finished Criminal Minds, but Criminal Minds. Those two probably stick out more than any. Magic for Humans is good.
Oh, yeah, that is
Magic
pretty
for
good.
Humans is good. What about you?
Criminal Minds. I like All American and Grey's Anatomy. I've been Grey's Anatomy for a long time now.
Yeah, for real. What are some of your favorite things to do outside of sports and stuff?
Obviously, hanging out with you.
Nothing else to do out here.
I mean, my dogs. I like playing with my dogs. Working out, just stuff like that. What about you?
Yeah, definitely playing with Shelby, a little dog. Coming over here, you coming over to the house.
Playing the game,
working out, just basic stuff. I don't really do too much. I don't go to parties or nothing.
So how has this quarantine been treating you?
It's cool. I mean, ain't nothing really changed for me, I guess. I still go to work out there with Ronnie and just work out. And just if I can go, when Planet Fitness was closed, I just did stuff at the house. As long as I always did something to stay not in shape, but active, Or I wasn't just chilling all day.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was, too.
But nothing's really changed for me.
I mean, I had a room makeover.
But you did all that. I didn't do anything like that, so.
Do you want to get into the Facebook questions, and then we can come back to some questions that we want to ask each other?
Yeah, that's cool. We can do that.
Okay, so we had a few people comment on our Facebook about questions they want to ask us.
That was hard.
So one of the first ones was, who or what is your inspiration? Do you want to go first? Or?
Yeah, I can. Honestly, probably my mom. Because when I was in middle school, people would be like, "Oh, you're never gonna be as good as her," and she was amazing in high school, and it's gonna be hard to like chase her and like and beat her. And then probably 7th grade is when I made that decision. I was gonna be one of the best players to ever touch the basketball court at Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't care about nothing else, college, none of that. That was all just bonus. I wanted to be one of the best players to ever play out of Duncan. And and I would always say if we had an all-time team at Duncan from decades and decades, I would want to be one of the 15 guys that would make it.
Right.
So, and like I said, college and everything else was just a bonus at the time until I got like sophomore, junior year. Well, I was freshman, sophomore year when I really started thinking about playing. But yeah, for sure.
I guess like my who or would be like my parents for sure. I mean, they've always like pushed me and been there for me or whatever. But
Yeah.
I mean, I've never really had like something like you, like someone saying you're never gonna be good or something like that. Like I've never really had anything like that.
Yeah.
But my what would probably be just like following my dreams. Like that's my inspiration. Just like that, like what I want to do in the future. Like kind of sets me, inspires me to like keep going or whatever.
But also, I mean, when I was growing up, just seeing like Jerry Griffin kind of make it, and like seeing Mom and Trisha and Allie, like I didn't see them, but like just hearing that they went on and played to college and countless other people when I was like in like middle school, cause, and I was like, it's Duncan, like nobody's gonna come out here. And like Tyler Polk and them getting like Gatorade Player of the Year and all that stuff. I was like, in Little Duncan, like it can happen to anybody, So I think that was inspirations for me too to know that I can do this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's, Like it's no excuses if you, just because you come out of Duncan. Like if you can play, they'll find you. So, yeah.
So the next question was, one dream, what would it be? I can hit this one first.
Go ahead.
So, my one dream would probably be to get my master's or doctorates and own my own private counseling. And, kind of expand on that. I don't really, have just an extravagant dream. Yeah. But, that's probably, my career dream that I would have.
My career dream, basketball-wise, to be a professional, if I'm overseas or something. If that doesn't happen, I would love to be the head of a prison and work with a bunch of the inmates. When I start off, I just do casework and just little stuff. Probably how Kim Weeks is and people like that. Just that actually talk to do everything with them. I think I would want to. That would be my ultimate dream job, is to do something like that. Yeah, for sure.
So the last question from this person, it was, what would you do with $1 billion?
First, I would pay off my mom's student debt, and then I would pay off whatever. I would have enough to pay for everybody's, everybody's. You know what I mean? Whoever just want, I would make sure you, me, Jocelyn, just people like that. My intermediate friend group and family. Just make sure and then probably just buy a nice house. There's a lot. I mean, that's a lot of money.
You gotta think about it.
Gabriel's house. I would completely deck out Gabriel's house for him, and probably the Humane Society. I would do a lot for the Humane Society.
I would probably do that too.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would take all the dogs out the pound, fix all that stuff at the Humane Society, and then just they can stay there.
Yeah, that's kind of what mine would. I'd probably give a lot of money to the Humane Society.
Yeah.
Then probably come back and home improvement over this house for my parents, and just I don't really know what else I would do with it though. I mean, get anything you want, kind of. I mean, save up. Probably save up for my master's or doctorate if I had it right now.
Yeah, but $1 billion up, man, that's a lot of problems we would have if we had $1 billion up. So many people would hit us up.
Yep. So the next person asked, how long have we been friends?
It's what, 5 years?
Yeah, about 5 years on that one.
5 years.
A long time. And then she said, what is one of our favorite memories together?
The Juice WRLD concert would be one.
I have to agree on that one.
God, there's a lot of them. Probably the Arbuckle Wilderness one with the camels. That was a good
That
one.
was a fun one, yeah.
Yeah.
Going to the casino.
Going to the casino.
Both of our first times going to the casino. I'm trying. There's like just so I don't know. Your all-state trip when we went to like the aquarium and stuff after that was pretty cool. The zoo.
Yeah, I mean there's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Even just being there for the 1,000 points.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
You being there when I got the no-hitter and a home run.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the ones we can just think of off the top of our heads, but.
That was a lot.
So the next question is, if you could gain one quality of the other person, what would it be?
Probably like time management. I mean, because like you handle all that stuff way better than I would. Cause
Yeah, like planning.
Yeah, because I kind of wait till like 5 minutes to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to get out of that, but I do. I still, I'm usually a little late to stuff.
Mine would probably be like to take away from you is like your ability to just like talk to anyone.
Yeah.
Like I'm introverted.
Yeah.
You're like right kind of like in the middle of it.
I'm probably leaning more towards
But
extroverted.
like you can talk to anyone you want to, and I won't do that.
Right.
I get so nervous.
Right. Yeah, that's for real.
Yeah. So
I remember when he threw that against Bethany, Jaden was like, "You should come every time," because Fallon normally wouldn't do something like that. That was funny. That's funny.
But that's the end of the Facebook questions that we have.
Yeah.
So do you have any more that you want to ask?
Let's see. Okay, you got to start, bench, cut, and one person does not exist.
Okay.
Like not exist anymore. So we're gonna go teammate edition.
Teammate edition. Okay.
Yeah. So. Okay, let's see. So, Tara.
No, I don't want to do my team.
Wow, come on. They ain't gonna get mad.
No, I can't do the not exist one.
Well, they just ain't on the team. They still
No, I don't want to do it.
Alright.
Do like teammates in the NBA.
Oh
I don't want to get rid of none of my teammates.
We can do, alright, so Kobe, LeBron, Magic, and Bird. Kobe, Bron, Magic, Bird.
Ooh, and it's... Okay. I'm gonna start Magic.
You gonna start Magic?
Yeah. Bench LeBron. I don't know.
I said Magic, Bird, Kobe, and who else did I say? Larry.
That's what I don't...
Dang, yeah.
I don't know.
I would
What's yours? Because I have no idea.
start Kobe, bench, Bron, Magic, and they're like spitting images of each other. I guess I would probably cut Magic, and Bird probably wouldn't exist.
Yeah. I was thinking Larry not existing and cutting Kobe on mine. Because I had Magic, LeBron, Kobe, Bird.
Yeah. We'll do that. Yeah.
That's a hard question.
It is hard. It would have been harder if you did the teammate edition.
Yeah, I wouldn't have answered it. So, since you've been watching baseball and stuff and playing the show, like, who's your like top five baseball players?
Mike Trout. A dude named Mike Trout. I think his
Legit.
name is Mike Trout. Yeah, Mike Trout's okay.
You don't like anyone else?
Mike Trout first. Ken Griffey. Well, not in order. Mike Trout, Ken Griffey. I like Nolan Ryan. I like Clayton Kershaw. And my top 5 favorite players on the game? Probably Tim.
I mean, just baseball though.
Baseball player. I love Tim Anderson for some reason. From the White Sox. I love Tim Anderson.
Mm-hmm.
For some, I don't know.
Can't believe you left out Big Papi.
I'm talking like current. Well, Ken Griffey.
You
But Ken Griffey, like I don't know. He just resonates.
Nolan Ryan.
Nolan Ryan. He's great. David Ortiz would be an honorable mention. Frank Thomas, all those guys be honorable mentions. Gary Sheffield.
Yeah.
I like Greg Maddux too. Chipper Jones. There's a lot of people I like. Okay. All time starting lineup, point guard through centers. Well, power forward center they can interchange. You want me to go first? And
No.
we'll see if your team. I'll see if your team beats mine.
I want to go first.
Whatever you say, I can't use those players.
Okay. You gotta help me out
We'll go
here.
point guard. We'll go point guard.
Okay, point guard, and then we'll switch. So point guard, Magic.
I'll say John Stockton.
Okay, that's a good one. You go first.
Kobe.
I don't even know, like.
Michael.
Probably. I'll go with Michael. Yeah.
Mine would be you go 3. We'll just switch off. You go 3. Small forwards. But LeBron, KD, Scottie Pippen.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
George Gervin.
I'll go LeBron.
Go LeBron. I'll go Scottie. Scottie. My 4 got to be Tim Duncan. You got like Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki. You got a whole bunch of power forwards that played. Who would you say? I got Tim.
I don't know who's like a good matchup for him. Is what
KG.
I'm trying to think of like older ones though.
Dennis Rodman.
Ooh, let's go him. I'll go Dennis Rodman, and then mine's Shaq.
Kareem.
I don't know whose team is gonna win.
Probably mine. I got space it out. It's Kareem.
Yeah, but I got Shaq.
Kareem can, but Shaq really can't guard the perimeter like that. Kareem kind of step out and hit a mid-range jumper.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not all just.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So obviously you play softball. So how did that kind of come about? Like back when you was growing up.
I mean, I started playing softball when I was 4 with t-ball and stuff, but I was like basically raised at the softball field.
Yeah.
And
didn't Clay play like adult league
yeah,
stuff?
Mom and Dad both played, and I was always at the
watching and stuff.
Yeah, I was always there, but I started around 4, in a league.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of grew from there. I mean, I just kept playing. I started pitching around when I was 7, 8.
Yeah.
And then
that's probably a good time to start.
I mean, went through high school and played that, basketball and track. I mean, what was your story?
I mean, that was my first toy was a little basketball. And then, when I was, in preschool, I would shoot, on the big, they got the little Nerf goals, and, you just kind of, it was, tiny, but I was like, nah, I'm going to play on one of the big goals. So I would just be shooting and pushing, for 30 minutes at recess or whatever.
Yeah.
And then, I started playing, Mom got me, 2K5 or, 2K6 or something, you know what I mean?
That's crazy.
And I just started learning, I was, 5, 6 years old. And I remember kind of playing when we lived in the city. And I remember, I was like, LeBron James, this dude's good. He's scoring all the points. And because I wouldn't pass with him, I was just getting and start just going to the rim with him. That's how I knew what LeBron James was at 6, 7 years old.
Yeah.
Then I just started learning about players weird, Eric Snow. He was teammates with LeBron.
I don't know who that is.
Just different, Rafe LaFrance. Just different people, and I just kept wanting to learn more and more about it, and man, I would just study and watch basketball every single day. I still do. It's just addicting. I play if I'm hurt. I'll play if whatever. It's just addicting to play, I guess. You know what I mean? I study and I can talk basketball with people all day.
I know.
So yeah, it's to me, it's not the stars that make the games fun.
Yeah.
It's the role players that people don't think that they're actually.
You gotta
good,
have them.
But you gotta have them, yeah, especially in playoffs and stuff.
Your bench.
Even y'all.
Yeah.
I mean, if y'all need to jump a pinch hitter or something, I mean, you never know if somebody's struggling. You never know what could happen. I mean. Yeah, that's why you need role players. That's why I loved when, JJ, when he would come off the bench, or Preston. When he came. Just different people that you need a spark. Nick being when they kind of at the end of the year, like just Drayton, like this. You need. I like seeing those type of players.
Right.
You know what I
it,
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So the last question.
We said for sure at the same.
So the last question I have for you is like, what kind of pets do you have? Since you got a new addition.
I got one dog, man. Her name is Shelby. She is a Tring Walker Coon Hound. She is 1 year old. She is very, very talkative. She will bark and bark, but she's good. She's. I'm happy that she's here at the house with us.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, she's pretty big. She's like 40-something pounds already.
Yeah.
She's pretty big.
She's a really sweet dog.
I know you got a lot of them, so you can go ahead and name
I have
yours.
3 dogs. Boz, Izzy, which are mini Aussies, and then Pepper, which is a blue heeler mix probably. I have
you can't see it, but yeah, he's.
Then I have 6 cats, and then I have a turtle and 2 birds. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's what we have.
Yo, my question is,
Is this your last one?
If I think of somebody else. Favorite movie.
Sports is Remember the Titans. But like outside of like sports movies, it's probably like Perks of Being a Wallflower. I love that movie.
I've never seen it.
I love that movie.
What's it called?
Perks of Being a Wallflower.
Yeah, I've never seen it before.
It's really good.
Mine would probably be Remember the Titans. Probably Just Mercy.
Ooh, that's a good one, yeah.
Mercy was really good.
Just Mercy was really good.
Really
yeah.
good, really good. What would your advice be to younger, or just high school girls, I guess, trying to prepare to go, if they're playing, like, softball at the next level? Like, what would your advice be to them? Just softball-wise. You ain't got to go into school. People know school's tough.
Yeah.
Straight, like, sports-wise, what would your advice be?
Just sports, like, in high school, like, take it seriously if you're wanting to go to the next level. Don't just, like, not practice hard, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then once you're in college, like, you've got to, like, set your priorities. To play softball, you have to get good grades. So, like, that's where the school comes into it.
Yeah.
But, just work hard at what you're doing.
Yeah.
If you want something, just work hard.
If basketball is trying to come, probably just realize that it's not really just a sport anymore. Like, it is still, because we're in college, especially like at a smaller school, but you're gonna be so much more busy than what you were in high school.
For sure.
Like, probably tell them, make sure you handle make sure you handle the school part, but like, be ready for 6 a.m. and then they got like another practice.
Mm-hmm.
Be ready for.
Be prepared.
The business
for
part, because you're getting paid, or you're like, they're paying for you to represent their school. It's not like you can just hop on, like in high school, you can just say, I want to play, and you just hop in.
Right.
So that's probably my biggest advice for somebody to just be, to know that they're actually paying for your school. Yeah. That's like a big deal when money and stuff comes in. Even if it's $500.
Because that's their job, like the coaches.
Yeah, even if it's $500 or $50,000 that you make, that they're paying, they're still investing in you.
I think the biggest thing for all athletes, no matter the level, is like you're having fun, because it is a game. Like, it is a game. Like, even NBA players have to have fun and stuff. Right. Like, if you ain't having fun playing, you probably don't need to be playing.
Right.
Right.
But we are a little different, because I'm, like, super serious. You're serious,
yeah.
But I'm, like, really competitive, like, really serious.
I'm competitive, but I know at the end of the day, I'm not going to soak on a loss.
Y'all don't say, if y'all, like, lose, you're like, oh, so you got another game. I'll just think about it. I'm just like, oh, God,
I just never was like that.
Yeah.
Like, I knew it was a fun game.
Yeah.
I had fun playing because I was playing softball. And then, or basketball or whatever I was doing. And then, the next day you start over and you go win that game. Like, you can't soak on the loss. Because then you're just going to go out the next game and just completely lose it.
What would be what are some perks you think about playing, like, sports? You know what I mean? Mine would probably be, like, the bus rides and, like, friends that you make over time.
I guess, friends that you make over time.
Or even not even friends, really just acquaintances. You know what I'm saying? Like, not even...
Yeah, just people, like, when you see them, like, around, you're like, hey.
Because nobody wants to be alone.
But, Probably that, and then, just, like, in college, probably, like, it gives you something to do.
Right.
Like,
yeah, something
besides,
to look forward
like,
to. Just school.
yeah. And I guess, like, it kind of, like, I don't know the word for it, like, prepares you for class.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, like...
Makes you,
like, other
on your
students...
mind about it.
Yeah, like, other students can't just give up on classes.
Right,
we
real.
have to, like, continuously work for it.
For real. And
kind of motivation to go to class.
Motivation.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
But yeah, so this was our first
video.
I couldn't think of the word. This is our first video. So I hope you guys really like it. And once again, I'm obviously Kevin, and this is Fallon. So.
And then we'll get going on vlogs and interviews with other people. This is just a video to like get to know us before we start with other people.
And
challenges.
And we're gonna try to do different people than what I have.
Yeah. So everyone go check out Time Out with Kevin, and we'll try to do some different interviews from his.
Yeah. If not, then I'll re-hit up people.
Yeah.
But. Thank you guys for watching. So
yeah, please subscribe.
Yeah, please.